everybody? I hope you're all doing great. Stockoption Sniper here. Just real quick, if you hear my voice a little bit cracky, it's because the weather here in New York is changing. So I'm kind of, having allergies and seasonal change and all that. But don't worry, it's no big deal. Today, I want to share with you guys something very, very important, and it is called the rules from left to right. Let me show you guys what I mean. But before I do that, we have our Exxon play that we've been super, super bullish on. And right now, this Exxon play we are still holding. So same exact strategy applied, right? We found our structure. We had our SND zone. Wait for price to come up there, and then once we have that, price did go down, but overall we did have this bullish demand zone right here that we're looking for price to bounce and go higher to liquidate those highs. And look what's happening right now. We literally caught this at around 85, 85, 83, and right now we're riding this until 105 to liquidate that 104, and it is right now sitting at 101.03. So that was a beautiful play on Exxon. Those of you that took that, I know you guys are super, super profitable and really happy. If you subscribe to my channel from the beginning, I gave this play. This was a free play. Like I said, it's not financial advice. It was just my perspective. But if you did do your homework and you applied the strategy that I showed you guys, you had some success with Exxon. So today, let's go to a random stock. What's a good stock? Okay, I see Walmart here. Good, we have Walmart. So what is the right to left strategy? So the right to left strategy is basically we understand the price move in such where a price can do this, right? Right, and then dance around this area, go up and go down, even bearish, right? So you guys understand that that's what happens, right? So what are we looking for here? Basically, we are not focusing on this just yet. We are not focusing on this area just yet. Let me make that black, right? We are not focused in this area just yet. What are we doing? So basically what we're doing is paying attention to this area right here, okay? From left to right, the rules from left to right. So right now we find our structure here, right? We find our structure, we make that blue, okay? We have price that form of SND, that last down move before the up move. We can make this price right here, we make it red. So what happens here? We have price that came up to that zone, we missed it. Comes up to that, try to come up to that zone, we missed it. But we stayed patient, we put our alerts. I tell you guys all the time, right? I show you guys a strategy where you do not have to be in the screen all the time. Once you find your structure and you have your SND, just wait for price to come up there. And sometimes price like this will not come up to your zone. But it is better just to have your alert, because most likely a price will come back to fulfill and mitigate those imbalances that the smart money footprint left behind, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, just watch my video on imbalance, right? So most likely when price comes to that zone, we confirm that via Wyckoff. We go to our lower time frame from using the rules of 30. Rules of 30 just basically means that you're going to a time frame that is congruent to that higher time frame that you are using, right? If you don't know what that is, I also have a video on that, on the rules of 30. It's not up yet, but it will be uploaded by the time you watch this video, right? So we're focusing on that. As you guys can see, I didn't come up here right away, right? I focused on my structure. So once I get that entry on my lower time frame, that's where I start to leave my play running to liquidate these lows, right? Oops, to liquidate all the lows, right? So basically what I'm saying is that if price does come up like this, goes higher and higher, and then you get that entry on that UTAD right here, and you take the entry that you had here is around this area right here. Now you're looking to liquidate all those lows to keep going lower and lower, right? So example, if it still did not click, right? Let's say this example right here itself is right here, okay? You make that structure blue. We got that blue, we got the SND zone, right? We wait for that price to come up there, just like what we did here. Now we have that, let me make this line black, right? So now we have that confirmation, right? We have this confirmation, take our entry on a lower time frame via confirm that play from the weak hand transfers to strong hands, confirm the play via Wyckoff. Now we're looking to enter here. And what are we doing? We're looking to liquidate these lows, right? Looking to liquidate that low. We're looking to liquidate these lows. Okay, it's not perfect, but as you can see, this will happen, and it will happen over and over and over, right? Liquidate these lows, and we just let our play run, right? And I teach you guys that when you let your plays run, usually you have a huge RR. I know some of you guys that are scalper, you get into a play, and sometimes you look back into that play to backtest, and you're like, damn, I should have held. This play right here prevents you from you getting out your plays early. Okay, there's nothing wrong with scalping. Whatever trader that you are and what works for you, stick to that. I'm showing you guys my strategy. Those who are my student, they know that once we take a play, those plays, when we get out of them, and the plays goes our way, usually we get more than 80 to 100% on those plays, right? And we're just literally letting money work for us, so we don't have to stay on the screen time every day. So that's basically the whole schematic of this structure, right? So we're looking from left to right. We don't go from, okay, where am I right here? So what is happening in this structure? No, we are not doing that, right? So let me look for example. I'm gonna break it down for you guys here real quick. I want this to be a very simple video. I am against making making my videos to an hour long, because most of my retention is usually from around individual watching my video from 15 minutes. That's why I make them around 25 to 30 minutes. But the hour long video, I'm really against those videos. I want to make it straight to the point. So let's say for example, I'm here in the daily, right? Let's say 2 hours, any time frame. I show you guys how to master and trade at any time frame, right? I have that video. Just look at it, perfect time frame. I have it there, right? So let's say for example here we have a structure. Okay, we can understand that this story, that's what's happening right here. Just looking at this picture, right? Looking at this picture, we are currently in an uptrend, as you guys can see that, right? If you look at your monthly, we're in an uptrend, okay? If you look at your weekly, we are in an uptrend. Yes. If you look at your daily, we are still preparing to go uptrend and to go even higher, right? You guys can see that. In the 4 hour, we are looking a little bit bearish, so we can pull back and go even higher. Yes? What do I mean by that? As you guys can see, right? As you guys can see, we have a structure here. Okay? And we have price looking to come back here. You guys see that? And we're looking, once price comes back down there, okay? We're looking for price to go take that out and go even higher and higher. You guys see that? This also can be your structure right here. Okay? That last down move before the up move. Now I show you guys a range where you guys can play in. But I don't want you guys to be a pajama stripe trader. So matter of fact, let me just take this out. Okay, I'm sorry about this. I'll make that invalid. Why? Because we created a new structure here. So forget about what I just drew there. This is rewind everything, reboot everything, right? So this is our new structure. So right now we're looking for price to come down here. And now if it does break below, now you have a second confirmation down here. Okay? But we know overall from the higher time frame, from the monthly to the weekly to the daily, we are very bullish. We are looking to go take that pullback and take that pullback to a higher liquidation of prices. Okay, that's what currently we're having right now, and that's why it's very important for you to understand where you're working at. We're working in. I show you guys this example all the time. Everything that I show here, everything that I tell you guys here is almost exactly the same thing. I know most of you are sick and tired of hearing it, but I know you guys love it, because we all know that repetition is the mother of all learning, right? You don't just go to the gym once and you get the result you want. It takes constant years of build-up and consistency and refining your form, whether in the gym or whether it's in trading your trading and refining your strategy. There's no difference, right? So I show you guys this example all the time. Oops, I'm sorry guys, I stopped share by accident, right? So the composite man basically thinks the opposite of the retail trader. What do I mean by that? So basically right here in this scenario, this is a bullish zone, right? This is a bullish zone. This is a demand zone. Okay, this is a demand zone. So this is what a retail trader is going to do, right? It's okay. They don't know any better. This is what their mentor told them. This is what the course that they learned, right? This is what those courses are telling them. So you can't, hang on, my camera is blocking it. So you can't really blame them, right? I was here. I was in this position once, right? I invested a lot of money in courses, and this is what they showed me. Oh, you go to a previous historical price and you draw those zones, right? So what happened? Now when you're looking to short, you take short, but then you get out of that price, you get that cookie effect. Cookie effect means that you took into a position that gave you that temporarily went to your direction. You held because we all know most retail traders are greedy. They have no understanding of the prices movement, so they hold and hold. So what happened? They get liquidated. They're like, but it's my demand zone. Oh, but I have a demand zone here, so now we got to bounce, right? Goes up, get that cookie effect, goes down even lower, liquidating those lows. And that's why I show you guys, when you are working from left to right, not from right to left, you're starting to understand where prices that needs to get liquidated, right? If you don't understand my liquidate, everything that I talk about, I have that in video. I have it here. You just have to watch. You just have to watch and research. Right here, I have market structure. I have market liquidity. It's all there, you guys. They're very. I make sure they're very simple to understand. I want to make sure you guys that you guys understand them very very well. Excuse me, I kind of messed that up. Right. So you're looking to liquidate these lows, and once you liquidate those lows, retail trader who don't understand trading price action are so freaking confused because they're like, this is a demand zone. What happened? This is a demand zone. What happened? Right now, you're going all the way low. Now, they don't understand what's happening. So, what they do is that they start going short, not knowing that we're already breaking structure to go up even higher and higher. Right? So, what does this mean? It means that now, remember what I told you guys. The composite man. Composite man is the individual. The individual that creates the market, right? They're the market maker. So what happened? They think the opposite. So this zone, they thought it was a demand zone, but in reality, the moment that they thought this was a demand, the moment that this was a demand zone, now they start changing to supply zones. So this right here is a supply zone, right? Turns to a supply zone. This right here turns to a supply zone, right? You guys see what's happening here? I used to do this and fall for this all the time, all the time, all the time, you guys. And I get those little cookie effect meaning that I took a play on my demand zone, bounced up a little bit, and went all the way down. That's what the cookie effect is, right? So they're constantly just getting beat and beat in the market and never understand, right? They think my strategy doesn't work, that guy's course sucks, but in reality, they just never knew better and understand how liquidation and price movement happens, right? Remember, this channel right here is smart money, right? Smart money means that we don't predict the market, we go with the market. We don't try to look cool to say, oh, I'm predicting with the market, even though we can do that, but we do not do that. Whatever story that the market is giving us, that right here in the higher time frame, we are in a super uptrend. So why the heck will we go short? Trying to predict, oh, we've been super extended now. We've been super extended now. Now we're looking to go short. Next thing you know, every time we go short, what happens? Bullish, right? Literally everything right here is just demand zone after demand zone, just to go higher and higher, right? This is what's happening here. You guys see that? Literally, price just keeps going higher and higher. The moment they keep thinking it's going down because in a lower time frame, this is all they see when a pullback happens. This is what they see in a pullback, right? And during the 1 minute, waiting for this price to say, oh, Walmart has been super extended. Now we gotta go short. Not knowing that in a higher time frame, which most likely tell the most accurate story because those time frames are more likely for the price, more likely those prices are way more to hold, right? They're more stronger in a higher time frame, right? Right now we are super bullish. We are literally super bullish on Walmart, and we have individuals trying to short Walmart, right? We have people saying we're going Walmart short, and what's happening right here? We're literally just going higher and higher, right? Left to right. So what's happening here? Look at that. That candle right there was the last down move before the up move. So we create that as a zone. I just showed you guys a cool trick right there. And now, right now, we're extremely bullish on this, right? And right now, we're looking to take out this 159. We're on a monthly time frame, so we got to give it time. So most likely, we can pull back, right? We can pull back, go down here into this zone, and go up even higher, right? But they're just going to keep shorting and shorting and shorting, not understanding why the price is moving the way it is. So let me show you guys why this is happening. Because when Walmart was at 159, right, and shorted the stock, what happened was the composite man had to open up so much position in order for that structure to be broken, right? That weak hand transfer. You guys see that when he broke structure? This candle right here broke structure, right? So the composite man opened so much orders to fake people out, thinking that we're gonna go higher. Why? Because this right here, so-called quote unquote resistance. Once we broke resistance, what happened? It got rejected. So much sell order they came along, they just liquidated everybody here and brought the price all the way down, right? And what happened right now is now everybody's looking to go short because that happened, this engulfing candle, but not knowing it was just there to liquidate everybody and for us to go even higher, right? The composite man opened up so much position here. Now they liquidate everybody, and now they're looking to go higher. So they're just basically taking orders, right? They're hunting stop losses to take the price even higher and higher. And then the retail traders who don't understand are now going short, and they're basically they don't know what's coming to them. I'll tell you right now, what is the date? The date right now is October 8th. I'm creating this video on October 8th. Once this video get uploaded and you're watching it, go back because this video will be uploaded like around November something, right? November something. I'm not a time traveler or nothing. I'm very passionate about my work and I'm ahead of my work, right? I'm actually about I think a month ahead of my work, right? Every video here is created because I've been studying so much. But anyway, today's October 8th. Go back to the video on what happened on Walmart here, right? When Walmart was at 128. Look what happened when it touched these zones, right? It's gonna take a pullback to 120 and go even higher and higher, right? Just watch that. So that's why you have to understand what story you're at, right? Very, very important. The composite man thinks the opposite of the retail trader, as you guys can see right here, happens over and over, right? And then once we continue with this, now we liquidate these highs because you see, this is what's happening here. The moment this down move happened, the composite man had to open up so much position, right? So when this price keep going up and up, down and down, excuse me, they're down on that position. They're down billions, right? Billions and billions of dollars. So what needs to happen, and it's in order for them to get that back, now it goes, they're down billions. Now the price is all the way down here. Now they're making trillions. Now what they do is that they break structure, this entire structure, right? That shift when people don't understand what's happening because they think we're still a supply zone right here, right? That's the trick right here. If you guys just understand that the composite man thinks the opposite of the retail trader, you guys are gonna be so amazed on what's happening, right? But anyway, not financial advice. Just appreciate you guys if you have an open mind listening to this, right? Backtest this on your own. So now the composite man is up trillions and trillions of dollars, negative on their position up here. What they have to do is go back and fill that and get those position back to break even, right? And they're going to liquidate these high, the high right here, get all their positions, close back all those negative position, go back again, go even higher. Hang on, it won't let me draw for some reason, right? So liquidate those highs, go even higher and higher. And what happened? Alright, it's not letting me. Right? And so we're just gonna go down lower and lower, liquidating all these lows again. Now people think, oh, it's a supply zone. So what does that mean? Right? this actually, now they think this is a supply zone, you got to go down, but then right here it becomes actually a liquidation of everything that's going to keep going down and down, right? Because they think this is going to be a demand zone because the price went high and use that as a bounce. So this red will become demand zone, but in reality it's actually going to become supply zone, and it just happens over and over. Guys, excuse me, it wasn't letting me draw. I don't understand why, but you guys understand, right? You guys seen my videos so many times already, and I talk about the same thing over and over. Same thing over and over. I'm even admitting it. I'm not here to impress anybody with my videos. I'm here just to give you guys information and my insight and my perspective in the market. And I have a disclaimer that says that trading is very risky and trade at your own risk. But I am sharing you guys with my perspective and my perspective only, right? It's not financial advice at all. I'm not here to entertain you guys. I'm here to help you guys and giving you the strategy that is working for me. Individuals that are paying thousands and thousands of dollars just to understand market and find simple strategy they can use every day. I'm giving it to you guys for free. And all you have to do is just invest a little bit of your time so you can have the understanding and you can have something to backtest and stick with every single time you're trading. Family, thank you so much for staying this long. If you're listening, and if you got value to that, if you got value in that video, please like and subscribe. Helps me. It helps with the algorithm. And also, I always tell you guys that my videos are compound creation. It's a buildup of content after content. So meaning that if you have not watched the previous video, everything I just said here does not make sense, right? So you have to watch the previous video to understand this video, and then watch this video to understand the next video. Last but not least, also, I appreciate each and every one of you that are purchasing my merch on Stockoption Sniper merch. Everything, the link is in the description. You can find it there. We have 3 type of design. New York is getting kind of chilly because we're headed to that winter season. So get your hoodies and merch. I appreciate you guys just for supporting in general. We have t-shirts, we have polos, 3 different logo. My favorite one is the Stockoption candle, and then we have the Stockoption Sniper with the candlestick in the back for the males and the females. Then we have the male with the Ranger t-shirts, right? I love that. And yeah, you guys, if you stayed this long to my video, I appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to know more in details and in deep, I go deep into this into my mentorship. That's also in my link in my bio description. It's in the Patreon. Guys, I'm out. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day.